Good morning. Well, almost noon. Um, I just wanted to talk about something that I'm going through right now because I don't know exactly what else I'm supposed to do now that I'm going through this like awakening. So all I'm gonna do is just tell you what's happening to me. Okay? Because like I just need to like get it out because I'm pretty sure that's my twin flame that I just met. And the awakening that I'm going through is so expansive and it's so dangerous and it's so deadly and it's so exciting and thrilling but also scary and like I'm losing everything. I'm losing like sense of time, I'm losing sense of morality, I'm losing sense of like light and dark, good and bad, like it's kind of all getting blurred now. And I don't know what else to do, I guess, but like kind of talk to you guys about this because, well, I don't know. I literally don't know what else to do. And I don't have anybody now in my life because I've basically lost all my friends in the last couple weeks ever since meeting this guy. Not that he pushed them out of my life, but that the awakening is pushing people out of my life. And it was weird because last night he texted me. It was so weird. I was watching this video and it was a manifestation challenge and people and she's a coach and she was telling people trying to manifest your person, try to manifest them by thinking thoughts from their point of view. Like think thoughts as them instead of thinking thoughts about them, right? So I did that. I went downstairs, I cooked, and while I was cooking, I was like, you know what? Challenge accepted. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. I hadn't heard from him in 24 hours. He left me on red. And it was a pretty important thing that was going on and I told him like, I could really use some help. He's the most spiritually open person I've ever met in my life and that's actually scaring me. So I went downstairs, I cooked, and while I was cooking, I thought thoughts of myself from his point of view. So, example, she's so amazing. She really does try so hard. I think I'm in love with her. I think I want her. She's beautiful, talented, smart. I love the way she looks. I love this. I love that. And I started going as him, like almost into his mind, in his brain. And I started thinking thoughts as him because that's what this lady suggested, right? And anyway, I was like, wow, that's actually not a bad idea. Like that's kind of I've done that before. I've had that before, but I never really like, you know, I didn't like stick to it because I didn't see results. Anyway, sure as shit, I left my phone upstairs in my room while I was cooking, and I was doing this for like 4 minutes, and he texted me, and it was like, honey, it was a pretty intense text, and I was like, whoa, Nelly, didn't even know you felt that way. First of all, that's great. Second of all, what the fuck did I just tap into? And third of all, is this the key? Is this the solution to finally manifesting people that legit give a shit about us? Because until now, I'd been thinking thoughts of him. Oh, he's so cute. We're perfect together. We're totally soulmates. It's amazing. It's amazing. But then I did it last night. Thoughts of me from his point of view. So I started thinking thoughts as him. I started thinking as he would. She's really cute. I love her smile. I love the gap in her teeth. I love everything about this girl. She's so fucking great. And I started thinking things that I would think if I were dating me. She's epic. She's so fucking hilarious. I love everything about this girl. And sure as shit, within 4 minutes, he texted me. And he had ghosted me for 24 hours. So I was like, okay, wow. So bet. Like that's a thing. That's a thing. Hello, welcome. So after that happened, I knew that I was powerful. I knew that manifestation is real. I knew that telepathy is real. But then all of a sudden, he started sending a lot of energy my way. Like he wanted to talk to me. He wanted to be with me. But because we're in separate states right now, we're living pretty not too far, but far enough that, I mean, I don't have him with me right now. And so all of a sudden, there was this like whoosh wave of intense sexual energy, and I had no choice. I felt like I wanted it so bad, and he wanted it so bad that we actually did something in the astral plane together at the same time. Now, for twin flames in union, this is how I know we're twins, because up to this point, I really just considered us soulmates. I really did think that. But this is giving a whole different type of vibe, okay? My whole body started tingling, my whole body started doing things, and I started moving like I was in the act of, you know what I mean? My body started moving like that. I could start seeing him visually. As a psychic, I can see other realities, and I can also see spirit. Well, I saw him in bed with me. And so I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is at first I thought, is this my imagination? Well, yeah, it is your imagination. Your imagination creates reality. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with it because this is fun. This is what I want. And he was saying this is what he wants. So I was like, if we can't get together physically, let's try this. So I did. I actually had astral sex with him. And it was so intense that I literally texted him while it was happening. I texted physically. I was like, what the F is going on? I was like, are you serious? I said like, yes, senor. Yes. And then I was like, uh, this is intense or something like I'm not crazy, right? And he texted me back and he was like, yeah. What did he say? Damn, I needed that or something. And I was like, oh, this is so fucking real, bro. This shit is real. This shit is real. Telepathy is real. Manifestation is real. Astral sex is real. It is like, oh my God, it's sexy time outside of time. And so I was like, are you serious? Did we just do that for real? And he's like, yeah, we tore it up. I was like, in live time, this man was telling me that just took place. He felt it, all of it. He initiated it. And I received it in live time. In live fucking time. Even though we're in different states. So I was like, okay, wow, mind blown. And I'd already been mind blown by you many a time. So this is like a little different. This is kind of new. And I was like, as a twin flame coach, here I was coaching people in love, and I had never been in love until now. No, no way. Not like this. And I'd had close encounters for sure. I mean, I got, well, what I thought was my twin a couple times, but I mean, yeah, I've heard that your twin flame never hurts you ever. All they do is love you. And I'd been hurt by so many people that I thought were my twin in the past. And I'm like, no, that's not possible. So anyway, after that experience, I was like wiped. I was like, I need to sleep because I know what this is. This is energy exchange. I'm giving you a ton of my energy. That's why he said I needed it so bad. Thank you. Because I filled up his energy stores. So I knew that in the past, and especially as a YouTuber, a lot of people would pull on my energy sexually, and this drained me. And I was not able to manifest money. I wasn't able to make money for myself, have clients, because my energy was so drained, because there'd be random fucking strangers all over the internet pulling on my sexual energy. And this is a thing. And this is definitely a thing for any readers out there, any Twitch streamers, politicians, anybody that's in the spotlight in any way. This does happen. It's energy, and they're really wanting your energy. Your life force is currency. So after this happened, I had to, like, literally, I had to ask myself, do I want this man pulling on my energy like that? But you also have to ask yourself, is that person contributing in some way as well? So energy vampires are real, right? Sex magic is real. But this is where it comes down to, are they benefiting you in some way as well? Is there an equal energy exchange, right? And so I had to ask myself that question, because I've been asking myself that for a couple weeks now, and that's why I'm losing friends left and right. there's been like really, really good friends whom I love, and I think they're just going through a growth spurt and I'm going through a growth spurt. So we're just kind of parting ways right now. I don't know if it's temporary or what, but I've been just having to ask myself, who do I want in my life? Like, what do I want? I mean, this isn't fucking ascension. This is the rapture. This is literally, this is it. This is end days. When I say that, I'm not fucking around. Like, this is literally judgment day. This is the whole world about to experience that true love, true unconditional spiritual love is fucking real. And a lot of people got it wrong. A lot of people did not invest in God. They didn't invest in themselves. They didn't invest in the divine. They didn't understand the spiritual world existed. This is literally the end times. And this is why so many people are going through paranormal events. What you're seeing on the news constantly is like these sacrifices that are happening. There's things happening spiritually that if you just open your fucking eyes, you'd be able to see it. But so I'm going through this awakening right now, and I'm losing all my friends. And so after this event took place, and he texted me in live time, like, yeah, that happened. I did that with you. 100%. It was amazing. It was. It was. Anyway, after that, I was like, I had to ask myself, who is this guy and how is he contributing to my life? Because if that happens enough time, that's how energy vampires get created. That's what energy vampires are. Succubuses, incubuses, right? Sex demons, people that will pull on your energy in the astral plane. Now, however, the big difference is he's divine, and I allowed it, and I willed it, and I manifested it. So the difference here is this is a man who is actually a divine being who works for the divine. So that is a lot different than just handing your energy over to every Tom, Dick, and Harry simply because they want it. I don't give a fuck if you want it. Of course you fucking want it. Our energy is a currency. And of course you want it because your lame ass can't even contribute to society without needing some sort of upper. So honestly, I get it. I get the energy vampirism. But what we have to ask ourselves is so-and-so contributing with our energy? What are they doing when they pull on our energy? What do they give back? Do they give to you? Do they protect you in some way? That's what this man does. He protects me energetically. Does that person contribute to the collective? Do they do something productive with it? Do they create? Are they creators? What are they doing with the energy that you give them? Because they can build an entire empire on your energy. And so many people are selfish. All they want to do is build their empire. They don't want to help other people inspire themselves to build an empire for themselves too, you see? So I had to really ask myself, this has all the ingredients to an energy vampire. This has all, I've seen it a million times. Though I'm madly in love with this guy, it has the recipe for disaster. If I want to manifest this being a successful, healthy relationship, a dynamic that is mutual and beneficial for both parties, then this is where manifestation really comes in, and I have to get it right. I have to manifest this person in the 3D physical world, because so many times, guys, we let the 4D and the 5D, we let that 5D astral connection get so out of fucking hand. We could be in love telepathically with that person till the cows come home, honey. We could be in a fucking connection for 2-3 years waiting on somebody because you keep seeing their higher self. You feel their higher self. But it's like, are you grounding it? Are you getting it here in the 3D physical world? Right? And so I had to really ask myself this question. Like, yeah, he's going to be taking energy from me, but I'm giving it. Just like I was giving it in every dynamic I've ever been in every connection I've ever been in, unconsciously, until I woke up and became conscious and aware of my energy. And then I gave it away to people consciously. And when you give it over consciously, that's like literally handing your money over to somebody and being like, okay, I'm going to give you this money and you can go do whatever you want with it. Eventually, you start to see their true colors. What are they doing with that energy, right? So anyway, today, now that I've learned that, well, I mean, I already knew this as a manifestation coach, that they think what you think they think. They are thinking exactly what you think they are thinking, right? But doing that challenge last night, from thinking from the state of him, like thinking from his brain. She's so beautiful. Maybe I should call her. I should talk to her more. She actually is amazing. I do love being around her. I started thinking these thoughts from his point of view instead of like, I'm so beautiful. I get everything I want. He loves me. He's so addicted to me. We love each other. It's so happy. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't do that. I changed it last night and it fucking changed the whole dynamic. And so I've been going through this awakening since I met him. What was that, like 2.5 weeks ago, maybe? And I'm losing all my friends. I just had a dream with my mom and she's leaving my life too. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving. It's done. It's over. I'm on a timeline that is predominantly just he and I. If that, I don't even know. I don't even know where we're going to end up, but I do know that everybody's leaving my life. And I know I shouldn't be okay with it, but I'm okay with it. I think that they possibly think I should be sad about it, but I'm not. I'm actually so nonchalant and like I don't give a fuck that I'm actually concerned. I'm actually concerned that my give a fucks are permanently on vacation. I don't know, but I just turned into a baddie like overnight. I don't give a fuck. So I'm losing everybody and everything. And it's like this implosion within. Like the passion that I have for life, but like also for not for life, but just like, because I don't care. I don't care. It's the weirdest thing. It's like, it's not suicidal, but it's like, I don't care if I live or die. I don't fear death. I don't fear life. I don't fear homelessness. I don't fear poverty. I don't fear starvation. I don't fear losing friends. I don't fear tyranny anymore. I don't fear prison. I don't fear. It's like I've already had all of those things. I've already had all of that happen to me. So it's like I don't know, but it's like if I don't talk about it, I feel like this power, this surge that's coming up in me, it's like this energy and it's going to just like, woof, woof, it's going to take out everything. So I have to say it. I have to speak. And the only thing I know how to do right now, guys, is just vlog this and just like tell you what's happening because I've been a twin flame coach for 5 years. And I've manifested my true divine counterpart several times throughout this journey, and you guys have seen it. But this is a little bit different in that, well, in live fucking time, we are separate yet together. And in the same second it's happening, confirms for me, yeah, I'm doing it actively. Like we're having, right now, right? That right there is something that I think proves that spiritual love is possible. That love outside of this plane of existence is possible. That's going to fuck the world up, all right? People are not going to be able to handle that shit. The world will not be able, the masses are not about to be able to handle twin flames in union. I'm convinced of it. Oh, hi, Medina. You're so beautiful. Thank you, Dale. I emailed you. Put thumbs up if you read this. I didn't read your email. Did you really go to prison? Because if you haven't, I wouldn't make the comparison, love. Hey, first of all, next up, why are you deleting comments? That was a valid question by that person. Did I really go to prison? So let's not delete people or delete comments simply because they're asking a question. There wasn't even anything rude about that question. Did I go to prison? No, I've not been in a physical prison. But I've been in 3 cults and I've been in a sex cult and I have been literally abused my entire life, so I know what prison is. You might think that it means just jail bars. It does not mean just jail bars. But yeah, what are we doing? Let's not boot people just because they have questions. Let's not form a cult, huh? Let's not do that. So if people have questions, let's let them have questions. I don't have to answer them if I don't want to, but we don't have to delete and block and boot people, you know? But no, I've not been in a physical jail. I've never been to jail, actually. I am on the FBI's watch list, though. But no, I've never been to jail. But yes, the fact that the world is about to have to wake up to the fact that twin flames are a thing, it's like two divine lovers that found each other in this shithole of a planet, and the world didn't understand, and nobody got it, and nobody focused on that. You know, in the Bible, when it says, seek first the kingdom of God, well, these twins did. These twin flames did. Soulmates, divine lovers, divine counterpart, whatever you call it, kingdom spot, whatever you call it. They found it because they sought first the kingdom of God, the kingdom of love. And I'm convinced the world isn't ready for that shit. So. Yeah. Well, I had a near-death experience in 2019, and I went to somewhere far worse than prison. That's for sure. But yeah, you just get to that point where you're just like, I don't give a fuck. Do what you're gonna do, bruh. Do what you're gonna do. Like, the universe, send me anywhere. Do whatever. Poverty, sure. Starvation, sure. Homelessness, sure. Breakups, sure. No friends, sure. Prison, sure. I don't care. I don't care. Death, I don't care. Sure. It's the weirdest feeling in the whole world, and it's, I think, the ultimate level of detachment. And I think what's so scary is that our human brains can't even fucking understand detachment. In fact, I would think that societal norms teach us that to have this level of detachment equals mental instability or some sort of superiority complex or death wish or something. Like God complex, maybe. I am a god. You're a god too. So like fucking get a god complex shit. Please get a god complex, world. In fact, I'd say that that's probably the best thing you can do for yourself is buy yourself a fucking god complex. Honestly. What pisses me off the most is that I can feel this man's divine masculinity rising up. And there's a lot of masculines that are challenging him, and he's challenging them. And I like it, but I'm having to see it now. I'm having to see it in the astral plane. I'm seeing like fighting. I'm seeing war. I'm seeing like, I mean, the dude owns a sword. So I mean, I knew immediately he's pretty badass. He's a pretty badass guy. Plus, I think that's steel. It's some sort of metal, and he said that the metal lying next to your bed somehow protects you, and he's got that S on his chest, girl, like Superman. That man knows symbolism. That man knows how to protect himself energetically, physically. And so now that I'm seeing the astral plane as well as I am, and I'm gone all night, honey. When I get out, when I sleep, I'm gone, honey. I'm gone. I'm gone for hours. I don't even come back to my body until it is time for my alarm to go off. I travel all night. I dream. I can dream. I dream walk in other people's dreams. Anyway, I wanted to tell you though, he's been saying things to a lot of my masculine friends lately that have been like, just, I can feel it. I can feel that something is changing, and it's like, you're not good enough. You need to leave my life. And that is the truth. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You're not doing enough. You didn't care about your spiritual health enough. You can't protect me. You can't, what's the point? What's the point in giving you energy? You can't protect me with it. With the energy I give you, with the time and space I give you, with the empathy I give you, with the healing I give you, the spiritual protection I give you, how the fuck are you doing that for me? You're not. You're literally not. And if you had been, maybe my life wouldn't look as shitified as it does. If I had been giving energy to people who could equally give back to me. So I'm realizing that it's not really much of a loss. I'm losing a lot of people in my life, and I don't really care anymore because the energy that I give, the spiritual advice that I give, the divine protections, I mean, in the astral plane, I'm protecting people. I do a lot. And it is like, you can't. That's the fucking truth. You can't do it. You can't do what I needed you to do. And my divine masculine rising up in me is calling shit out left and right. What is this? The chosen one. Oh, right. It's the chosen one. Right. You are chosen to be a mighty troll. That's right. You gave yourself that name. True chosen one. This dude's a bully. Been a bully for, I don't know, last couple weeks. Booted you a million times, yet you still come back like a parasite, honey. Anyway, so constantly, like this is literally proof actually that there's not enough protection. You know, my ex, the most heinous ex I've ever had, the one that literally the karma that's coming down for him is so bad. It's so bad. It's like good riddance. He literally calls himself the chosen one. Oh my God, all the fucking time. It's very weird. It's very weird. And so he keeps coming in, and it's like, why? Leave me alone. The dude totally told me when he dumped me on my ass, left me penniless and homeless without food, literally had nowhere to go, no money, nothing, left me on my ass with $6 in my bank account. That douchebag had every intention of leaving me for dead. And now energetically shows back up in my life now that I have my divine masculine coming in and wants to fucking challenge that. Honey, go start another account, try it again, chosen one, and try it again and again and again, because you're not going to be able to try it again. Because it's over. The dude literally told me in like one of the last encounters we had, he's like, I've never loved you. You're the devil. And you're not the one for me. Like, you're not the one I want. So, okay, bye. Bye. Tune the fuck out, bro. Tune the fuck out. I'm not what you want. Have a good day or a good life, or I don't care or don't. I don't give a shit. The fuck out of here. You couldn't protect me. You're weak sauce. So going forward, all of you are weak sauce until you fucking prove yourself. Medina here has definitely proved herself. Everybody else, just a joke. Just a joke. I'm fucking over it. I really am. Challenge me on that. Seriously. Every last one of you who have called yourself my friend, challenge me on that. I'm so over it, man. I don't give a fuck who I'm losing. It's not a loss. I want the real ones who love me truly, unconditionally, so much that they would never hide that fact. They wouldn't run away in fear of love, because I work for love. I'm a being of love. I love love. And the ones that truly get it, they would run right towards love, not run from it, hide behind their feelings, not tell me the things that they really, really care about me and love. And like, if you can't protect yourself energetically, then you can't protect me. Like, if you can't understand that energy vampires are real, demons are real, like this shit is so real, right? If you can't get negative thought patterns from your mind, then you're not going to be able to help me as a friend. Like, I can't be the only one always uplifting and inspiring people, being like, no, it's okay. Honey, I know that I know that it hurts, but we can do it. Like, come on, let's try this today. And like, we can do it. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, thanks, Dale. I wish you look after you and make you a princess. I agree, Medina, and I can't believe how generous you've been. And Megan too, even though she and I are parting ways, I will always love that girl forever. You know, I just think that we outgrow people, and I'll never speak an ill word about her. I love her very much. She's my sister, but even I'm losing her, so it's the hardest thing. Um, I'm outgrowing everybody simply because I met this guy. And I don't care, really. I don't care that I'm losing people. Another one I'm losing. Next up, no offense. It's no offense. It's no offense, guys. It's just, you're not it. Sorry. You're just not it. And I love you too much to lead you on. I love you too much to entertain the idea of something with you when I can't offer anything back. I can't. My trajectory now is entirely on this, my career, my goals, my focus, like helping people in the collective. Like, I've been through some shit, honey. I'm 35 years old and I've been on this spiritual journey for 14 years. Like, I have seen some shit. I've seen demons, angels, Slender Man. I have astral projections every single night. I help some of the most powerful people in the world as my clientele. I cannot any longer be okay with mediocrity and like complacency. And I'm not saying that any of you are like mediocre. I'm just saying, like, the connections that we have, it's not this. If it's not fire, then it's cool to the touch. And I don't like lukewarm. If it's not passionate and it's not mind blowing and orgasmic every fucking day, I don't want it. And there's too many people in my life okay with mediocrity. There's too many people okay with complacency, comfortability, speaking negativity over their self and their life. There's too many people who play it small and then want to lie to me and say, oh, I play it big. Yeah, yeah. You know, the fuck you don't, though. The fuck you don't. The fuck you don't, bruh. The fuck you don't. You don't risk shit. You got your nice little comfy, cushy life, not risking anything for the kingdom of God, not risking anything for the collective, not doing jack shit as a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Go fuck yourself. No, really, I'm fucking over it. God, I'm so fucking over it. I'm so fucking over being lied to by so many people up to this point. Oh, I'm really serious about it. I'm really serious. Yet when the Holy Spirit taps you on the shoulder and says, hey, can you please do this? You're like, no, I just want to be complacent and comfortable in it. I'm so over it. I'm over the fucking fakes. If the shoe fits, wear it. Truly. I met this man and now you can't unsee it. So last night, after I manifested that message from him and we had the astral sex, it was the most, so I knew it was happening. I knew I could feel it. My body, I knew that we were having astral sex. I knew it. I was literally just laying on my bed, trying to go to bed. And I knew that we were having it because my body was moving like it would if you were physically with a man. And I was like, this is so fucking good. So I texted him and I was like, are you serious? Oh my God, for fuck's sake. Is this for real? I was like, please tell me this is happening, right? This is not my imagination. And then he confirmed it. He's like, yeah, this is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what it is. And I'm just like, why have we as human beings played it so small, so fucking long? All these monogamous relationships, yeah, I'd get the sanctity of it if it were fucking holy. So many people want to hate on me for being polyamorous, for being able to love more than one person at a time. So many people want to call me names, label me names, when your monogamous relationship is fucking dry and bland and it looks like vanilla, and you are okay with judging someone else for wanting spice in their life while they're actually living. Well, you're afraid. In most monogamous relationships anyway, somebody's out there fucking cheating anyway. So like what? At least I'm willing to admit that I love more than one person. Most monogamous relationships I've met either end in cheating, abuse, some sort of scandal, or divorce. So if you've got a fucking problem with it, you take it up with somebody who gives a shit, because it's not this girl. And I really don't care that as a hammer, I'm taking out all the nails. I don't care if I'm offending you. Get offended and leave me the fuck alone. Stay off my channel. Don't ever show up. Unsubscribe. I really don't care. I hope it offends you. I do. I really hope that if I'm calling you out right now, I'm being holier than thou when you're in a monogamous relationship, yet it's bland as fuck, and you've already lusted in the mind after someone else or your partner does because you can't get it right. That's a you thing, not a me thing. And what really upsets me is last night I experienced probably the most divine sexual experience ever and the most passion I've ever experienced ever without somebody in my bed. And I'll tell you right now, this world is not ready for that. This world is not ready to know that astral sex is a thing. Telepathy is a thing. Manifestation is a thing. I don't think everybody's really ready for it. I don't care what the fuck happens to me. I really, at this point, I don't care. I don't care if there's troll bots. I don't care if I lose every subscriber I have. I don't care if I lose every dime I have. I only want that. I only want what I had last night. And there are so many people okay with vanilla. And I'm just like, get out of here, bruh. Get out of here with the fucking vanilla. I want Rocky Road. And if I don't have Rocky Road, I don't want shit. Okay? You're okay and comfortable with the cookie cutter life you have. Great. That's because you don't seek after God. That's because you're not passionate about God the way that I am. And I don't want to be your friend. You're not going to keep me on the straight and narrow. You're not going to help inspire me to do bigger and better like I inspire you to do bigger and better because you don't want to do bigger and better. I'm fucking over it. And for the longest time, when something like this would happen to me, I would just be like, I would ignore the fact that my girlfriends were jealous, especially my mom. Like my mom would be so jealous because she's been in the same relationship for 35 years. And here I am able to magically get out of every relationship that has sucked and manifest something new and improved and better, 100% better overnight. And it's been making people jealous for a very long time. And I don't care anymore. Get jealous. Stay jealous. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of mediocrity. I'm tired of fucking bland. And you know what's so sad? Is the people that cling on for dear life and still try to be in my life, they were the ones that were okay with us having a bland relationship or a bland friendship. It was never spicy. Once you meet your twin flame and it's that spicy, you can't go back. What are you going back to? I can't. So the fact that you were okay with us having that mediocrity, the fact that you were okay with us being like boring, the fact that you were okay with like speaking death over my life and saying things like, oh, honey, one day, you won't be homeless. Or, oh, I'm sure he's out there for you, honey, one day. But it's like you never helped consider that he was already here. You never instilled it in my mind that I'm already a millionaire. You implied I'm sick or homeless or starving, or it's like I know that people meant well, they did as best they could. But once you know better, you do better. And if you're around friends that can't help you do better, then you have to cut them loose. I don't like the way that a lot of my friends would see me as a victim. I don't like the way that I'm trying and dying daily to get out of fucking victim mentality and be better and just the best version of myself. And unfortunately and sadly, my friends have to see me as like the old Jenna. Oh, well, she was abused before, and we gotta really make sure that she's okay. And no, we don't. We don't. We have to trust that when she's not okay, she'll fucking tell us she's not okay. Like, I don't want to be coddled. I don't want to be enabled. I want what is coming for me, because what is coming for me is fucking beautiful. And it's well-deserved. And I don't care if I lose everyone and everything for it. I don't. I truly do not give a fuck what I lose. I'm done. I don't care. This world's over anyway. There's nothing I want in this world anyway. If I wanted anything in this world, I would have sought after fame and fortune and, popularity. I didn't care. I wanted love first and foremost. I wanted God first and foremost. I sought first the kingdom of God. Facts. I cared more about Christ than I cared about this world. And so because of that, I've overcome the world along with Christ. I've overcome the world. And I'll continue to overcome the world. Thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you, Medina. I'm not a victim. And I convince people every single day to not be a victim. So I can't be with friends that see me as a victim. Oh, well, we're trying to just make sure that she's safe. And I get that. But you don't even imply that I'm already safe. It's like their thought mentality can't be, Jenna's okay. Jenna's good. She's safe. She's in love. She's happy. She's healthy. She's thriving. She's a bad bitch. It's never like that with my friends. So far, it's just been, are you okay? Do I need to do something to protect you from this and this? And it's like, you can't even protect yourself. You want to be relevant in my life, but are you relevant in yours? I can back up the challenge that I'm I'm challenging you. My divine masculine that has shown up in my life recently is challenging every divine masculine that's in my life. All my friends, everyone that's been around telling me they're divine masculines. He is fucking challenging them. I love it. I hear it and I'm like, whoo, this shit's getting intense. This shit's getting loud. You can't stand on your own. You can't. He's got a fucking point. Did you die to get to me? Because my divine masculine not only would take a bullet for me, but he did die for me. Ooh. He already did die for me. He did die. He literally died. The dude that I just hooked up with 2 weeks ago, he is a ghost. He's a missing person. In this reality, he doesn't even exist. Just like me. There was one time I didn't even have a driver's license. I was so off the grid. I was so off the radar. I died to self. I died to ego. I died to relevancy. I died to the system. Off the grid entirely. And that is death, true death, like ego death. So my divine counterpart died for me. He doesn't just say, oh, I would die for you, Jenna. Nah, he fucking did it. So did any of you? Nah, I didn't fucking think so. So it's literally zero loss. I don't feel bad at all. I don't care. I don't care if I'm offending anybody. I don't care if I've known you freaking 35 years. Get offended. Get offended. Did you die to self? Who died and made you God? Who died and made you God? If you can't say it was your own fucking ego, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Truly. That's how intense this new connection is in my life. And I'm like, wow, this dude has been homeless as long as me, longer than me. Been ostracized for being a conspiracy theorist. He's seen aliens. The dude is a portal jumper. Bro, this dude is the most spiritual man I've ever met in my life. And I'm telling you what, he has been gifted these gifts because he is a divine masculine who died for me. Died. He literally, his consciousness came into the physical 3D world. This harsh experience. And he did that intentionally for me. It's a true story of Christ. That's why I love the story of Jesus so much. True unconditional love. A king, a God, that descended into a very dark place so that he could save people, so that he could love us. It's the true story of unconditional love. And now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. And I'm so fucking angry at every last one of my friends that have been okay with keeping it mediocre with me. I can't believe you guys were okay with that. I can't believe that I was okay with that. I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be. I think I'm coming across naturally mean. Naturally, like I don't give a fuck, because I don't anymore. I don't. The righteous anger I have, it's towards a whole community, it's towards a whole world, it's towards a whole collective. It's not even just a couple friends. It's that, wow, you were okay with just simply being okay. Well, there was this much more. You were okay with keeping me out of the kingdom of heaven because you don't go into the kingdom of heaven. And that's biblical. What Jesus, I think it was Jesus said, woe to you, spiritual leaders, because you refuse to enter the kingdom of heaven. You ensure children of God don't enter the kingdom of heaven because you don't fucking know how to get there. You don't know how to do it. Fine. Sit down, shut up, and stop leading people. Stop leading people to hell, bruh. Stop. You don't know how to fucking get there, then shut the fuck up. Sick and fucking tired of it. Sick and tired of people who are out here wannabe warlocks thinking that they're going to lead people. Bruh, you're leading people astray. Shut the fuck up. What we really need in this world are more people who've been at rock bottom, who found God there. And they deserve a pulpit. They're the ones that deserve a microphone. Facts. Nah, fucking facts. I'm so over. I don't know what I'm over. I'm angry. I'm angry that this exists and it felt stolen from me. And if you think I'm angry, just wait till the whole world realizes that twin flames are real and that this divine love and this divine sex and passion can be had. And they've been with monogamous Molly over there for the last 50 years, hating life when they could have had orgasmic. And y'all been sleeping on the freaking other rooms and couches for the last 50 years. Hey, it ain't my fault. It's your fault. And you're going to have to fucking realize it's your fault. So many people judge me for being poly because I am in love. I can be in love at one time with multiple people. Like judge me if you want. I'm single. I'm 35. No kids. No ring on my finger. Who the fuck are you to judge me? I want to enjoy my life. I want to be a free bird. I want to love what I do and do what I love and get paid for it. I love talking like this. I love telling people my story. I'm passionate about shit like this because there's no ego involved in it anymore. I don't care if people like what I have to say or don't. I don't care if people judge me or don't. I don't care if my story is embarrassing or not. I just want to simply share what's going on with me. This video log, this vlog that I've been journaling for 5 years consistently, not just on this channel, but on multiple channels. It's like, this is the one thing that I know I'm good at. Sharing my story. I was gifted the gift of gab for a reason. I have a story. I have amazing experiences. I have magic, and I want to talk about it. And what really irritates me is when people are so quick to judge that I have like these hookups, or I get to experience divine passion when I travel, and then it's like, you're only judging because you're in a fucking monogamous relationship that has lost the plot. You lost the plot a long time ago. You got married, you settled down, and then you hate your life, so you want to project that shit onto me. Honey, that is a you thing. That is not a me thing. You're the one that lacks the courage to divorce. You're the one that lacks the courage to get up and leave, and instead you want to go cheat. Go do you, honey, but don't fucking bring that shit at my doorstep. Oh, hell no. Just because I already left toxic fucking bullshit relationships that were abusive and complacent. I did that. I did that on my own. So who the fuck are you to judge me? Don't. Judge not, lest ye be judged, honey, because I am putting that shit right back on you. Go on with your monogamy. I'm not even hating monogamy. If it were a high vibration, if it were really sanctified, if it were really truly holy, I'm not hating on monogamy. It's beautiful. One person and one person? It's fucking beautiful, bro. I might be polyamorous in that I love multiple people, but like shit, I love the idea of monogamy too. That's gorgeous. Be about it. But don't sit here telling me that I'm like somehow some loose harlot because I like to enjoy myself and my body and pleasure. And I can because there's no ring on my finger. Yeah? Yeah. Just because you want to stay complacent in some bullshit reality that you've created for yourself, honey, go somewhere. Go somewhere. I'm over it. I'm over it, over. Take the fucking judgment elsewhere. Go somewhere. Very gifted. Thank you. Let it out. Oh, I'm going to. There's some mad God. There's some mad gods out there. I'm one of them right now. Girl, I am shaking too. I'm so angry. You see the phone? I'm literally shaking. Look. I'm like so angry. People that want to judge me and call me every name in the book. Why? Because there's no ring on my finger and I'm a free sovereign being. I'm a free woman. Christ set me free, bitch. I'm telling you right now, who Christ sets free is free indeed. Read your fucking Bible. That shit is biblical. The one who the Son sets free is free indeed. And honey, I went to Jesus a long time ago. So you're going to come at me, judging me in my lifestyle. Take it up with somebody who gives a shit, honey. Put it in my suggestion box, which I don't have because I don't give a shit. Go on with your monogamy. Go on with your distorted relationship that you're in. Yeah? While you're wanting to bang somebody else. Go do that, sweet cheeks. You go do you. I'm going to be over here doing me. And if you want to unsubscribe, I highly suggest you do so. Don't ever show up here again. Don't ever call me. Don't ever email me. Don't ever book with me. Don't ever, just forget my face. I'm so over it. I'm so over this world, the way that they are so complacent with complacency. You're so comfortable with comfortability. You don't want to grow. You don't want to heal. You don't want to expand your mind. You don't want to talk about conspiracies and bigger things. And you don't want to push the envelope. So here I had a whole network of people, a whole council, a whole divine council of friends in my life. People I was paying energetically, protecting them energetically, verbally. I was manifesting good shit in their life for them, with them. In addition to them doing it, I gave them my energy and my abilities so that they could have a better life. And they are a divine counsel that honestly fell to distortion. And if you want to get angry with me, get angry. I'll match that anger right back. Anything negative that you send towards me, it's coming off of me and going right back to the fucking sender. It's like, it's done. It's done. I wish you would challenge me. I wish you'd get loud about something. Shit, I wish I would know where you stand on the line because war is coming. Like, the way that I feel anymore, this divine rage that I know I'm feeling, it is there. And it is there because a lot of divine masculines are feeling this. You know what is really telling? A lot of divine masculines are wondering why their divine counterparts are homeless, sleeping on a park bench. Why goddesses don't get to eat for weeks because they can't afford it. Why beautiful, angelic people who are out there trying to help heal the world are being targeted, harassed, gang stalked, having their energy sexually harvested. A lot of these high priestesses getting trafficked, going right into the fucking lion's den. And the divine masculines are meeting their divine feminine counterparts. And can you imagine being lied to your entire life that she even exists? and then seeing her, and then seeing her at rock bottom with nothing and no one, and the only friends and family that she has are all okay with her staying complacent and staying in that frame of mind of sick, unhealthy, impoverished, homeless. Can you just even imagine? Yeah, I'm okay with whatever war comes. I'm fine with war. I'm an Aries and so is my twin flame. I'm good with war. I'm here for this shit. I was trained for this fucking shit. I'm 35 years old, honey. There has been a lot of war in my life. I'm here for it. I win every war. I win. I always win. I'm a fucking winner. All I do is win. Literally everything I do is win. I don't lose. I never lose. Even when I thought I was losing, I was still winning. I'm a winner with the winner's mindset. And if you were in my divine council and you have a loser's mindset, you can sit the fuck out this next race, okay? I don't need you, and I literally will never vote for you again in my council. I'm over it. No, I'm over it. You were okay with mediocrity. You're still okay with mediocrity in your life. And then you had me fueling your abundance, your health, your vitality, the good things coming in, teaching you how to do it. And then you were not even helping the collective with it anyway. I'm over it. I'm over it. Please adopt me and win. I love that your name's Flame. God damn, why you gotta be so sexy? Why you gotta be so sexy? Love is in the air. I just literally got a notification from Twin Flame Tarot. Shut up. I swear to God. I swear to God. It says something, Twin Flame Tarot, and then it says love is in the air. Bitch, yes. Call me. Look, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it with a new council. I need some new fucking friends. I had a dream last night. My mom, she was like packing up her shit and leaving. And in the dream, I got so sad. I haven't talked to my mom in a really long time. I haven't seen my mom since 2021. And she's just not what I thought she would. I mean, I think that she tried, as any mom would, but we're just not at all evenly yoked. We're not in the same frequency. It's okay. She's where she's at and I'm where I'm at. But in the dream though, it was so weird because she was like packing up her shit and she was leaving unexpectedly. And in the dream I started crying and I was like, mommy, like, please don't go. And it was very weird because I'm not normally the type to be codependent at all. So it was, I think what it was is symbolic of all the energy that you feel when you're in somebody's bubble. Like when you're around someone energetically, you take on their traits, whether you think so or not. You start to forget where you end and they begin. And with my mom, around her, I start to take on her codependency issues. So like all of a sudden I was like, oh, well, please don't go though. And I miss you and I love you. And I started chasing her. But again, that's not me. That's not me. And this is when in waking life, this is the true sacrifice. This is why you came into the physical 3D world, so you can change trajectories. So you can say that used to be me, but now I'm going to consciously choose something else instead. That used to be me, but now I'm going to cord cut. I used to be okay with that, but now I'm done and I'm moving on in my life. And then you can do that in the 3D physical world. This is why the story of Christ, aka you, the starseed, the one that was brought here on purpose, you wanted to be here, so that when shit like that happens, you can say, oh, okay, I used to be okay with that, but now I'm cutting cords and I'm going to move on and I'm going to have a different life. And you can really only do that here in the 3D physical world. It's like up there in the 4D and the 5D. It's like, how do I say it? There's no validity to it. Like there's no power. It's not that you don't have power there, because you do, but it's like being here in the 3D. This is where you really change your life. This is where you can really create heaven on earth, but only after seeing hell on earth, right? And the only one that is going to transcend hell on earth is the Christ. To make it heaven on earth, your thoughts. You're going to be the one going from woe is me, everything is so sad, I'm a victim, blah, 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 to, bitch, I win this shit. I win at life. I am a fucking winner. I do nothing but win. There's only winning here. Only the Christ could say that. Only the Christ itself, only your higher self could say that and fucking claim it and be it. So going from woe is me, that victim mentality, to the higher self, the Christ, but here in the physical 3D world, this is where you bring heaven to earth, right? As above, so below. Whatever thoughts you have up here, you're manifesting it here in the physical 3D world. And only you can do that, Starseed. Only you can do that, Lightworker. Only you can do that, higher self. Only you, God, could do that. I guess what I'm angry about is I have just experienced in 2 weeks the most passion I've ever experienced as a woman in my life. And I was with him physically only 2 days. And I am so upset at the fact that I had so many people around me okay with complacency, that they didn't want me to grow and be better and have this. And now that I actually have this and this passion and this zest and this like fucking attitude for life, right? This fire, all of a sudden they don't know how to handle my fire. And they don't even know how to sustain my fire, how to add fuel to it. So instead, and this is a big thing that I've learned over the years, instead what will happen is a lot of your friends and family will try to douse your fire. They'll try to put water on it instead of fueling it because they're scared. They're scared that you're unruly. They're scared that they can't control you. They're scared that like you're going to be too big, so much better off without them. If you move on and you find somebody new, something like that, they will douse your fire. And I don't care. Go fucking douse your own fire. Go live in fear in your own life. Because you do. You live in fear, stay there. I'm ready for what comes next because I've been manifesting this war for a minute. I've been manifesting this shakeup for a minute. And I guess God just happened to send in my roommate to help initiate it. That's all. I'd been initiating this. I'd been manifesting change. I'd been going into my imagination and seeing a fucking war. And it's happening now. Now it's happening. And I win with God, and you win with God, and you win as Christ, and that's it. You win. You look so chubby. Right. And I fucking win. Have a good one, asshole. Go fuck yourself. Yeah? Truly. As they say, people feel bothered by people who don't bend like they do. Dude. Right. Get out your anger. It's okay. American Doll Lover, thank you for being here. Please adopt me and win. I already adopted you. You've already been winning. I just am not okay anymore with being simply okay. And the fact that so many of my friends and family were okay with just simply being okay. It's like you helped contribute to comfortability. You helped contribute to my life of vanilla. And I could have had this. I had astral sex last night with that guy. I texted him during it and I was like, what are you doing to me? I literally asked him, I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, yeah, that's right. I needed that. We tore it up. Girl, that should be every couple's text message. That should be literally every single fucking text that comes in ever. Hey, I saw you in the dream space and you were giving it to me good. Yeah, that's right. That should literally be every single thing that you receive in your phone. And if that's not it, you're not doing it right. So why the fuck aren't you doing it right, world? Why aren't you doing it right, collective? Why aren't you doing it right, spiritual community? Why the fuck is this twin flame collective not doing it right? No, I'll wait. Why are you okay with comfortability? Why are you okay with mediocrity? No, I'll wait. I'm over it. Bro, you don't want to fucking grow. You don't want to grow. You don't want to look at your shadow. You don't want to put yourself out there and be a little embarrassed and like in order to grow. You don't want to do what I do. I get to have things that you don't because I do things that you fucking won't. Period. Let me repeat for those in the back. I get to have things that you don't because I do shit that you won't. Facts. Cheers. So you want to come at me and judge my lifestyle? Honey, go somewhere with that. Go somewhere with that, sweet cheeks. Go to some church and sit there in a pew and judge and congregate and talk amongst yourselves. Honey, I don't care who you fucking gossip with, but you ain't gonna gossip about me and get away with it any longer. No, if any of you want to judge what I got going on in my life, I'd really suggest not to. Because judge not lest ye be judged, honey. That is a thing. It is a true thing, and it is karma season. I've noticed. It's given karma. It's given judgment day. People that want to sit there and judge others when their life looks like absolute garbage. No. You ever heard that Bible verse? It's like, take the log out of your eye before you try to get the splinter out of mine. Go somewhere. Bettina, fucking love you, girl. I knew manifesting you back into my flame is cute. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But I'm just realizing now, like, do I offend you? Am I too much? Because you're not enough. I'm not too fiery. You're just too watery. Nothing wrong with my rocky road, honey. My rocky road is hella fun, and I've been doing it since 1989. There's something wrong with your vanilla, though. Your vanilla is too vanilla, okay? And honestly, it's not even vanilla bean. It's just vanilla. It's like that watered down vanilla. Oh, God. The stuff that has been in the back of your freezer burned for 6 months, and you taste it and you're like, ooh, ugh. It doesn't even taste like vanilla. It just tastes like milk. Right. You were okay with that your whole fucking life. I'm not okay with that. That's why I died to self. That's why I suffered every single day to follow Christ. That's why I picked up my cross and I followed him. Just like the fucking rule book said. Ironically, the Bible, that I don't read, said to pick up your cross and follow him. And that's what I did while not reading the Bible. But yet you, with your head so far in the book, didn't actually pick up your cross and follow him anywhere. You followed someone else right to the pits of hell. And honestly, I'm going to tell you, and this goes for all you fake wannabe warlocks out there. Look, hey, you got a pulpit? Great. You got a congregation? Great. You got a following? Great. You got people sitting in your pews? Great. You got money in your collection plate? Great. But who died, bruh, and made you God? Let me repeat. Who died and made you God? If you can't tell me that it was your ego, I don't want to fucking hear about it. I'm not going to learn a damn thing from you if you can't pull your head out of your bunghole. Great. Aren't you some magic podium man who got his degree at gotjesusuniversity.com? I can go to Target, buy a $30 Bible, and read that shit literally. The same way you can. It's not inspired by the Holy Spirit if you're reading that shit literally. Your God, the Old Testament God, is a dictator, bro. Dictator. He puts the dick in dictator, and I hope it offends you. You should be offended. The God that you claim is love goes out and harasses and tortures innocent people and ruins entire villages and floods worlds. And you're cool with that? Bro, you want to come on my channel and tell me I need Jesus? Honey, you fucking need Jesus. The irony. Why don't you pull your head out of a book and go find Jesus, huh? Go sit in nature. Hug a tree. Find Jesus there. Because what I'm really over is those of you who call yourself Christians in name only. You show up on my channel, tell me I need Jesus, honey. I'm going to tell you the real one that needs Jesus. That God of the Old Testament. Huh? Cheers to that. What a dick. Dick. What a dick. Dude's a dick. And not even a big one. He's just a dick. He puts the dick in dictator. And you're going to tell me as a Christian that I have to go follow that God? Honey, go lead people right to hell where you'd already been leading them. Let me just have my little teeny tiny quarter of the internet where I can just tell people that your God's a dick. Thanks. Can't help it. I can't help it. I know common sense. I can't help that I don't want to get down and worship your God that demands worship, or else he'll kill me. Make it make sense, though. Make it make sense, though. How is that God? Jesus is Father. No, it's not. It's not. It's literally not. And if you want to sit here and tell me that I need Jesus while you're out there promoting that asshole, honey, no thanks. Send me right to hell. Sign me up. I'd love to go to hell if it's the opposite place that you're going. Okay? Okay. I am over it, babe. Telling me I need Jesus. Girl, the fact that you can't tell I already know Jesus proves to me that you wouldn't know Jesus from a freaking frog on the ground. Go somewhere telling me I need Jesus. Honey, Jesus needed me. That's why he came to me 14 years ago. Okay. Let's just keep talking. I did have to pee, but I'll get there in 5 minutes. I just want to finish the statement, because listen, what really pisses me off, okay? If you can't tell, a whole bunch of things piss me off. But mainly, this whole people come onto my channel, girl. My teeny tiny little corner of the internet. Literal, just literal innocent me. Just sitting here on my rump talking about vanilla ice cream. That's my literal crime to humanity, is talking about vanilla ice cream. I'm on the FBI watch list because I talk about vanilla ice cream. I haven't even flexed yet, and they're already so fucking uptight. I haven't even been the rebel with a cause yet, and I'm already causing people to stroke the fuck out. I haven't even been loud yet as an Aries, and they're already trying to cancel me. Honey, you can't cancel me. God hired me, so who gonna fire me? Do I make you upset? You should get real upset. Go get a Kleenex, honey. Go to your mama's. Have her coddle you. Okay? You should get upset. If you get triggered, you should stay triggered. I'm trying to get that on a t-shirt. Get triggered, stay triggered. I don't give a fuck. I really do not. I am so over people coming on my channel hating on me and a group of psychics because you guys want to read one fucking Bible verse that says, ye shall hate all witches. Why don't you just shove it up your bunghole, honestly? Nah, really, just shove it right on up there. Just right on up there. Because you know what? I'm glad I offend you. You offend me. Your religion offends me. Your closed-mindedness offends me. And the beautiful people that are here, that are psychically gifted, and have been taught by the Holy Spirit how to become psychically gifted, so that they can protect themselves and others, and so they can get out of the grasp of inhumane tyrants. And you want to punish them? Just because they have a gift that you don't? Girl, bye. Because your book that you bought at Target, guess what? Anybody can read that shit literally. And if that's all you can do is read that shit literally, well, then your God is an evil maniac. And why should we listen to him? And then why should we listen to you? So go on, go somewhere, because this is not the place anymore. This is not the place. If I'm offending any of you, leave, skedaddle, unsubscribe. It is literally that easy. I am cool with going down to 0 subs, babe. 0. I am fucking okay with it. I do not care. I do not give a damn. You want to come in here promoting your religion, I get that. Do it. But just know that you're going to be challenged by me and other people like me who already escaped the cult that you call religion. Okay? We already escaped. We're not going back because we have common sense. Why would we go back to a fucking cult? Make it make sense. So if you don't like and you don't appreciate how these beautiful, angelic, high vibrational beings in my channel, on my platform, if you can't understand that they do not want to go back to a prison sentence called Christianity, then I suppose you just shove that butt right up your bunghole, because I don't care anymore. You offend me, so I'm going to offend you. That's just how it is. I'm offensive to you, but you're offensive to me. If you think that telling someone they need Jesus is somehow going to win converts to your little cult thing that you got going on, huh? And put money in your collection plate. You got another thing coming, honey. It's a new age. It's the new world order. We're already here. We're already here. How do you not get that? How do you not get that, bro? 2019. The start of COVID is when all this shit happened, honey. The new age already came. It's already here, babes. Don't tell me I need Jesus, honey. It's like honestly, the one that needs Jesus is the one that seriously reads the Old Testament and thinks that that is a loving God. You need Jesus. Facts. So don't tell me that I'm going to hell and leading people to hell. When, honey, newsflash. Ready for this? Ready? Here's a secret. Here's a secret. Ready? Ready? We're already in hell, babe. We're in hell already, my love. Isn't that amazing? I'm not leading people to hell. I'm literally in it with them. Because we have to listen to your bullshit, your garbage, your rubbish. We have to listen to you. Because you got a degree at gotjesusuniversity.com. It was circle jerk hour and you got to have the fucking podium for a long time. For a really, really fucking long time. But now somebody a lot bigger and a lot better is coming in to challenge your ass, and I love it. We should flip some tables around here. Let's flip some tables, shall we? I love it. Who died and made you God? I'll wait. It's not going to be your ego. You can't tell me your ego died to make you God. So shut the fuck up, because nobody wants to listen to you anymore. You don't teach people how to do better. You don't teach people how to make money out of thin air. You don't teach people how to heal themselves. You don't help your congregation do shit. You don't spiritually feed your congregation. Your followers. You need to sit the fuck down, because you're out there needing more and more and more, requiring more in your collection plate while you ain't even feeding spiritually your congregation. So they have nothing in their collection plate to offer you. You see what I'm saying? Nothing. They have nothing to offer you because you didn't teach them how to put more in their bank account. So have a seat, shut up, nobody's listening to you anymore. You're completely irrelevant. Bishops, popes, I'm looking at you. You're completely irrelevant. Have a seat. Let the real ones rise up for a change. Yeah, the ones that actually went to rock bottom and found the true God there, the true living God. Why don't you let them lead and teach and motivate for a little while? Why don't you shh, quiet, sit down. I'm not talking. Shh. We're learning something. Shh. We're learning something today. You can close your book because I'm going to teach you the old-fashioned way. Go out in nature, hug a tree. Hug your neighbor. Meditate. Drink clean water. Why don't you try loving God the old-fashioned way, bruh? Why don't you close the book and find Jesus? So if you're offended today, I love it. There's great things on the way for you. I am making it my life mission to be that little earwig in your ear that irritates you every fucking day. So if you would like to unsubscribe, now would be the chance. Do it now. Really. Unsubscribe, babe. Unsub. I hope I go down to 0 subs. I hope, girl, life goals. Life goals. 0 subs is my ultimate goal in life. The more people I offend, the more I'm doing my purpose. If you're not getting called a Jezebel, a demon worshiper, or a Satanist at least what, like 50 times a week, I don't think you're living life right. Truth be told, if you're not getting called a Satanist, I don't think you're worshiping, I don't think you're following Jesus. Facts. So anyway, so now that I've met my true twin flame, now it won't stop because that sex, everybody should have it. That money that falls in my lap from out of thin air, everybody should have it. That ability to astral travel and know things and keep themselves safe from tyrants, everybody should have that. The way that God has a personal, close relationship with me, everybody should have that. So if you're getting in my fucking way of teaching that to anybody, have a seat, unsubscribe, and don't ever show up again. Also, do not ever call me. Do not ever book with me. Get out of my phone. Get out of my head. Get out of my DMs. Get out of my bed. Get out of everything. Do not ever talk to me again. If you are from my past, it's over. Facts. Because the passion that I am experiencing now, everyone should have. And if the world is not on fire with love for God, then what the fuck are we doing? And so I have been made and created as a weapon for God. And that is exactly what I'm going to be utilized as, a weapon for the Holy Spirit. I love that shit. Does it trigger you? Great. Get triggered. Unsubscribe. It's literally that easy. There's a little X up there. You just hit the little X right there. Click off. You click off. And then you fuck off. And then you hit unsubscribe. It's literally that easy. It's so easy, even you could do it. So, going forward, am I angry? Oh my God, is the sky blue? Am I angry? Girl, I've been lied to my whole life. I've been told mediocre is normal. I've been told tyrants with big dick syndrome with really little willies is like the standard. I've been told that cruel men with cruel agendas, cruel hearts. I've been told that that's the best I can do. I've been told that a 9 to 5 that you hate, where you're a slave every day, is the only way that you can make money. I've been told that in order to lose weight and be healthy, I have to eat like 1,000 calories a day and rabbit food. Lies, 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 and more lies. So of course I'm angry. I'm finding out that I was pursued every single day for my entire life by a man that I didn't know yet. And that he had literally died, became a ghost in this world, just so that he could find me and love me and meet me. So of course I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry at the ones that tried to keep me complacent. Like the ones that couldn't every day encourage me to go find a guy like that. And there are some that when the dust settles and all of this breathing fire that I'm doing right now, like when that's over, I'm sure there'll be a couple of my friends that come back from the past and I'll be able to tell, were you one that actually wanted me better? What'd you do? What did you do for me? What did you do as you were my friend? There will be those that I remember very, 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 very strongly at rock bottom, like Medina here. I absolutely know that Medina is a goddess, okay? But she helped me at rock bottom. Just like Nina did. Just like Megan did. I remember there were times that Megan, even though her and our friendship right now is kind of fizzling out. I don't know what's happening, to be honest, but I remember there were times that she would literally pray with me just to keep me from abuse when I was with my ex. Like right before 5 o'clock, before he came home. She'd be on the phone and she would just pray with me. On her hands and knees, begging to God that I wouldn't be abused that night. And I'm telling you right now, there are some friends that you know that even if you're fading out and you're distancing yourself, eventually if it does come back, you will let it happen. You will let it come back. Because I love that girl and she's my sister. And even though I'm going through something big right now, cataclysmic even, end of world kind of shit, there is always going to be that remembrance of people who genuinely helped me at rock bottom when I was about to be literally in the streets in Nebraska in a winter snowstorm. There are those that helped me at rock bottom, and I will never forget you. And I'll make sure that God doesn't either. And I will go on your behalf to any spiritual counsel, and I will tell God, thank you. Thank you for that one. Please bless her with infinite health, infinite wealth. May her business just boom. Please, God, let that woman know that she's a goddess. Show her today. And I've been doing this for all the wrong people. I've been doing it for wrong people before. If you're not on fire for God, then get the fuck out of my life. If you don't love the way that I do, get out of my life. If you haven't risked everything for God, please get out of my life. Because I have risked it all. I lost my family, friends, a divorce, my husband, my puppies, fertility, jobs, 9 to 5, savings accounts, everything. I've lost everything. Homes, cars, men, everything. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're not even in my orbit. Leave me alone. You're not even close. If you're not in love with love, aka God, aka the real God, if you're not in love with love, bye, you're lukewarm. And didn't Jesus cast you the fuck out? When in the Bible they said, Lord, Lord, remember me? I want to enter heaven. And he's like, depart from me. I don't know you. Meaning, you're too lukewarm, bro. You're not in love with love. The Holy Spirit isn't burning a hole through your chest. You don't fucking care. Go somewhere. Like back to your church pew or some shit. I don't know. Go somewhere where they have a whole bunch of vanilla ice cream. I don't care. I'm done. I'm beyond angry. I'm beyond angry that the encounter I had last night exists. And we've all been lied to. And who's the ones lying to us? The system itself. False prophets. Fakes. Phonies. For 2 weeks, I've been in a tailspin. Like I've been both the happiest I've ever been and the saddest I've ever been. I see the worst in humanity in the last 2 weeks, and I also see the most hope for it. And it is such a fucking mind fuck. It's nothing but bipolar episode after bipolar episode for me. I don't care. I don't care what I lose. I don't even care if a platform gets shut down. Cancel me, bro. Cancel me. I don't care. I can't get canceled. Girl, do you know how many times I went through ego death and I was hoping to get canceled? Shit. Every time I'd go through like a growth spurt like this, I'd be like, please cancel. Please just blot me out. Like, just forget I exist. God, just take me now. Yet it won't happen. God won't let it happen. So I obviously still have something I have to do on this godforsaken trash heap of a planet. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I don't care. It's going to be something fucking loud. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm on the FBI's watch list for a reason, bitch. Not because I'm a terrorist, but because I literally fell in love with a guy who was on the FBI's watch list, and just naturally by association, simply because I liked him, they put me on it too. Literally my only crime is loving people. Facts. My ex-boyfriend about a month ago, he told me, he's like, do you know you're on the FBI's watch list too then, right? And I was like, bro, shut up. You're such a liar. No, I'm not. I wouldn't even let you steal Pepsi from me when you ordered water when we were dating. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a fucking threat to society. I'm not a terrorist, bruh. And he's like, yeah, but you're on the list though. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, truly. Don't ever watch me again. Go fuck yourself, Aquarius. I never want to see you again. Get the fuck out of my life. So anyway, yeah. Now I'm on the FBI's watch list simply because I loved a guy who had a past. I wouldn't even let him steal my Pepsi. When we went to a restaurant, he was like, can I have a drink? No, I paid for the Pepsi and you paid for water. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, so here I am, clean as a whistle, and yet I'm on the FBI's watch list. Can you believe that shit? Girl, I never even had a ticket. I never even had a ticket, a speeding ticket. Yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy, right? Let them do what they gonna do. Let them say what they gonna say, honey. Whatever. Plot twist. Jenna hasn't even flexed yet, and she's already on the national registry. I haven't even flexed, bitch. I haven't even tried yet. Here, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Anyway, so yeah, really the ones I'm coming after, though, are those fake wannabe warlocks out here leading people to straight up hell. Convincing people they're god of something. Bruh, you ain't shit. Have a seat. Have a seat. Just because you got a degree that makes you the vicar of Christ doesn't mean that God gave you that. Doesn't mean you should have that because of experience or because of love and compassion. You just want to blow smoke up people's bunghole because you think that you're God and you really don't know yet that ye are gods. So you're not teaching your congregation how to be God. You know how many people, religious fanatics, will come on my channel and I'm sitting here praying that you are God. You're God. You watching. You're God of your reality, right? And I'll sit here and I'll be like, you're gods, guys. You're God of your reality, bitch. Own it. And so many people will come in and they'll be like, you're not God. I'm not God. None of us are gods. Bro, you're not God. With an attitude like that, go ahead and give your power away to something else, like a book, a pastor, a teacher, a professor, a politician. You go on somewhere, honey, because you're not God. Okay? You're not God because you say you're not. So the ones that I am here for are those that know they are creators of their own reality. Their thoughts create reality. Their imagination creates reality. What they speak creates reality. Now, you aren't God because you say that you're not. But sit down, shut up, because we're not listening to you anymore. Okay? This is just public service announcement. Sit down, shut up. We're not listening. We want to be God. We want to be God. You know, that's why I love Lucifer so much. Because the dude wanted to exalt himself as the Most High God, and everybody was like, oh my God, blasphemy. How dare you? You think that you're the Most High God. Yeah, he was the fucking prettiest angel, bitch. He was the best looking one out of the bunch. The dude was God. That's the whole point. That's why he left whatever heaven it was, which honestly could have been hell, in my opinion. So he left and he was like, you know what? Squash this shit. I'm done. If this is heaven, I don't want it. I want to know that I'm the Most High God. I am the Most High God. So I'll leave your little heaven area, yeah, and I'm just gonna go. So deuces. And he left. And guess what? Guess what? 2/3 of heaven joined him, bitch. 2/3 of the angels were like, you know what? That dude's got a point. Maybe he is God. He might be. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Deuces. I'm gonna go. That guy's got an idea. I'm gonna go see what this is about. 2/3 of the angels, bro. That's the fucking majority. He would have won the fucking election. Well, if it were fair, and we know it's not. But anyway, that's why I love Lucifer. Because the dude thought that he was God. And I absolutely agree that he was. So he was the most beautiful angel then. And I still believe he's the most beautiful angel now. So he was like, I don't know if I want this heaven, being told all these rules and I got to do this and I got to do that. And it's like, but like, what if I want to be powerful? What if I want to be the most high in my reality? Like, what if when the 3D tells me, no, Jenna, you can't have that thing, I go into my imagination and I say, fucking watch me. Watch me. Don't tell me no. Don't do it. Just don't. So when the 3D tells me no, I look at it and I laugh in its face. And then I go into my imagination and I change things. Right? Because I'm the Most High God in my reality. And you're the Most High God in your reality. See? So that's why Lucifer and I, we go way back, and he's my original love. Why her ex on the FBI? Oh, shit. It's a long story. I can't stand Lucifer. He's a troublemaker. Oh, true. But maybe trouble isn't exactly as bad as we think it is. And if you can't stand something, why? You need to ask yourself why. Like, why does it irritate you that much? Why are you giving your power over away to something that can irritate you that much? Like for me right now in this vent session, I'm allowing a lot of things that used to trigger me to come out, and I'm talking about it. But in a way, I'm becoming more powerful over it by acknowledging that while it exists, it doesn't need to actually have power over me anymore. In fact, talking about it, I feel is kind of dismantling anything that could have hurt me. By bringing light to something, the light bringer, you're effectively voiding it out. It's null and void now. You know, there's no fear where the light shines on something. You see? Flame, I don't know what the hell he did. I don't even know if the FBI knows what he did. He got away with a lot. That guy got what? Whew. That man got away with a lot. Okay. Like a lot. So, yeah, escaped prison and everything. Because listen. There are just some things in this world that were unfair, and I was helping spiritually a lot of men that did not deserve to not be in jail. As a high priestess, and I think a whole bunch of my high priestess sisters would agree, unfortunately, we have been used and utilized by evil men to protect said evil men from any sort of harsh consequences. And so, Medina, while you say he's a troublemaker, Lucifer, sometimes I think that things need to be shaken up. And honestly, what I prefer is that evil, corrupt, diabolical, assholish men go to prison. Truly. And if it's not going to be physical prison, that's fine, but I hope a spiritual jail will suffice. I had been helping distorted masculines avoid prison and avoid consequences and avoid karma and avoid a whole bunch of things that they deserved because, oh, I love him though. But I love him though. And like, I'm going to pray for him. And then I'm going to like get in between he and the devil. I'm going to pray to God that nothing ever hurts him ever. I'm going to pray that he avoids that speeding ticket. I'm going to pray that like all those bills just magically disappear. I'm going to pray that he gets a raise. I'm going to pray that this. I want on behalf of these men spiritually as a very, very powerful high priestess, and I would go to the divine on their behalf and get them out of horrible shit situations. And honestly, they deserve it. They deserve to have karma. They deserve to go to jail. He's a douchebag and he hates me back. It's okay. I'm at peace with it. Girl, I love you. Girl, I love you. But I heard what you said. Medina, I fucking love you, girl. Wait, why doesn't this surprise me when it comes to you about loving Lucifer? Girl, because I'm such a fucking troublemaker and you know it too. Hey, look, I'm looking at you, Flame. Don't act like you don't love Lucifer too. I heard a quote says, sometimes everything in you cries except your eyes. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, shit. See, first of all, I absolutely love you. Okay? The fact that your username alone is flame with the little flame, like less, yes, please. That is just a username and it already screams, I love God. Okay? So thank you. Thank you for being on fire for the Holy Spirit. Okay. So that's just literally a username. So if that's just a username, you can just imagine the person behind that always on fire for love, always on fire for God, always on fire for change. So it's just a username, but that's all I can see right now in this moment. But wow, you see, I'm just ready. Frankly, I'm ready for the troublemakers. Quite frankly, I'm ready for the holy troublemakers that won't even let somebody steal their Pepsi when they ordered water. Innocent. Innocent doves. Gentle doves. That's all you are. You're innocent and beautiful. But you know what? So is Lucifer, in my opinion. Not Medina's opinion, but in my opinion, he was beautiful. He's the light. And honestly, I think he and Jesus are one and the same, but we won't go there today. We won't go there today because this is already causing World War III. I don't know if I need to go there. Think it's too soon? It's too soon for that one. Anyway, so technically, when I say that you have to be on fire for God to be around me, it's just the status quo anymore. It is just standard. Most people are like, great, I don't care. I don't even want to be around you. Perfect. That's lovely. I don't care. Like, if you don't see the importance or the benefit of being around me, like, please see yourself out. You know? Go on then. Go on, shoo. Like, do it for me. So I don't even have to find out what your intentions are. Just leave. So, yeah, when you're a hammer, everything's a nail. And right now, I'm not a hammer. I'm a fucking sledgehammer, okay? And everything around me is just too vanilla, too watered down, too mediocre. And I'm not about it. And all of a sudden, I meet this guy for the last 2 weeks, and we had literal astral sex last night. I knew it. I felt it. As it was happening. And I'm like, is this my imagination? I didn't want to text him and say, what are you doing? I was so nervous to say that. Like, I just thought he would think I was insane or something. Like, but I did it anyway. I texted. I was like, are you serious? What is happening? What are you doing to me? And then I found out in live time he was doing it on purpose. And so was I. We were, you know. There was no hiding around it. There was no shame. There was nothing. He was like, hell yeah, that's exactly what we want. Yes. Like the passion though. And it pisses me off that this world is okay with zero passion. You're okay with listening to tyrants because they have a pulpit. And honey, they are not teaching you shit. They do not teach you how to manifest out of thin air. They do not teach you how to enter the kingdom of heaven. They do not teach you how to clear your energy. They do not teach you divination. They do not teach you how to work with the Holy Spirit. They do not teach you angelic forces. They do not teach you shit, honey. But they're going to sit there with their pulpit and make you give to them in their collection plate. While effectively keeping you impoverished so that you can't add more to their collection plate. Make it make sense. If they were spiritually feeding you the real laws of the universe, how to freaking manifest money out of thin fucking air, maybe you'd have more money to put in their collection plate. Maybe you'd have more money to pay your rent. Maybe you'd have more money to give to your friends, to buy diapers for your kids. But no, because we want to listen like sheep to a guy who got his degree at gotjesusuniversity.com. So go on then, honey, go on, go listen. I'm not the type for you then. I am not your cup of tea. I'm more of a like a spicy latte. I'm not going to be your cup of tea. It's just not going to work. I think in this phase of my life, I'm a rebel with a cause. In my whole life, I've been a rebel without a cause. But at least now I have a cause. So it's like, it's kind of nice. But I'm just so tired of people wanting to play God and be like leading people astray. And then ironically, those ones are the ones that say, like, you're a witch, you're a harlot, you're a Jezebel, you're this, and a demon worshiper, and you're doing all this. It's like, bro, my life I literally spend my entire day being in alignment with God so that I could teach people from a pure heart on how to make their reality their own as a sovereign being. I literally teach people how to get out of soul contracts with evil men so that they can have their reality be sovereign and create paradise for themselves in their world. Like, dude, I'm so ready to get rewarded for that shit. I am so ready. Oh my God, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to get the rewards. Oh, honey, and it is this big man coming in. Oh, that's one of my rewards. Honey, that's the reward that keeps on giving. A couple dozen times a night. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Ooh. That man can be south of my border any day. Oof. He's Hispanic. Very spicy. Love it. Muy caliente. Anyway, that is one of my rewards. I get many, 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 many more where that came from. So I'm excited to just start reaping all the benefits of everything I've ever done ever, because it is now time for me to have plenty. I've had scarcity. I've had little. And now I'm ready to have a lot. Because I'm Jenna from the block. Wait, no, that's not. Whatever. But the point is, I was okay with scarcity. I was okay with very little. And I thanked God for the manna from heaven that I had. I thanked God for the little that I had. When I would get random blessings every once in a while, I would thank God for it. I would stay grateful for the little things that I had. I got to eat a meal today. Thank you, God. I remember one time all I could afford was lentils. That's it. I ate lentils, no joke, for about 6 months straight because that's all I could afford. It was high in protein and high in fiber, and that's the only thing I could afford. And I couldn't even afford spices, so I really only had salt and pepper. And I remember I would put my lentils and this is gonna make me cry. I would make my lentils at the stove. And I would make the lentils, I would cook them like I was making a 5-star meal. Like I just remember I put so much love into it. I put so much, um, like even the salt and the pepper, I would be like, okay. And I would, it was like I was working at a Michelin restaurant. And I remember I just would have that feeling of luxuriousness. I would have the feeling of these lentils are the best lentils I'm going to eat ever. And when I would eat them, I would convince myself that was the best food I've ever had in my life. And even at rock bottom, I still enjoyed what God gave me. And because of that, I'm about to receive so much more and more, and no one will stop me. Oh, it will be more and more, and there will be 0 people stopping me. And if that upsets you or that makes you scared, you should get scared then. I mean, go, just do whatever you're going to do, but I will have blessings. Like you can call me a Jezebel. You can call me a Satanist. You can call me a demon worshiper. You can call me Antichrist. You can call me anything you want to call me, honey, but you will call me blessed. Because at rock bottom, I was still blessed. Living in my car, I was still blessed. I lived in my car in the fucking middle of Arizona desert. Literally, no air conditioning in that car. None. And there were times that there's one police officer came knocking on my door one night because some neighborhood Karen called and wanted to know who I was and what I was doing there parked on that street. And I remember after he found me, he opened the door and I said, "Hi, sir. Am I okay? Am I allowed to stay here?" And he said, yeah, it's not illegal. Like you're off a busy street and you're not hurting anybody. You're not in front of anybody's house or anything. Like I was in front of my friend's house, but on her side street. So it wasn't like it was a threat or anything. And he's like, "I just really care about you. Like, are you going to be okay?" And I remember thinking to myself when I heard him say those words, a police officer, I remember thinking, does this dude legit love me? Like, does he care about me? Because I had never seen that before with police officers, ever. And the weirdest thing happened. We only talked for about 15 minutes, but he offered me shelters and things to help me get into a shelter and stuff. And I remember I said, "It's okay, sir. I'm staying here. I appreciate the help, And he left, and this was the craziest thing, for the next 2 or 3 hours after he left, I heard that man as a divine masculine telepathically loving me and sending me energy. I heard him in my mind for hours. Even at one point, I could feel his overwhelming emotion. He started crying. I could feel it. I knew it wasn't mine. I was fine. But when he peered his head in the car, he had seen how I was living. Everything I owned in a car, and he was devastated as a divine masculine, seeing that, witnessing me in that, living in that. He cried. And so for like the next 3 hours, I was just hearing him telepathically constantly. I couldn't even go back to sleep. And that's when that is proof positive that at rock bottom, I was so grateful. I thanked God for that man. That man loved me, truly, unconditionally, 100%. I know that man loved me, and I loved him too. And random stranger, I'll never meet him again. I'll never even know his name. I don't know, but I know that was manna from heaven. And so every once in a while, when you get these blessings from heaven, you get these blessings from God, you really appreciate it at rock bottom. And if you can, and you can stay in that energy of gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Right? That is when you get this overwhelming new beginning of nothing but positive love and all kinds of blessings. You were grateful for a few blessings back there in the desert, in literally the desert, in the fucking wilderness, literally, right? Like in the story of Moses in Exodus, when he leaves and he has to take people through the desert, like literally in the fucking desert. You were grateful for that? A police officer? Most people probably wouldn't be grateful for something like that, but I was. So now I get to have all of that times 1,000. I get to have that times 1,000,000. I get to fucking have anything I want. Because I sought first the kingdom of God, not the kingdom of materiality, not the kingdom of worldly shit. I sought first the kingdom of love. And if I seek that first and you seek that first, then we get to have that. And that is exactly what we're going to have, bitch, as Moses leads you out the desert. Okay? We're going to have that. Facts. So if you were grateful at rock bottom for the things that you had, please just know that we're about to enter the mountaintop, babe. And at the mountaintop, you don't have to eat lentils. You can if you want, but you get spices and you get protein and you get to have sushi with it. I really want sushi. Or like steak filet mignon. Ooh, you get to have more and more and more and more. Because you're grateful for the things that you do have. Right? So thank you for being here. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you guys hearing me out. It doesn't matter that you did because I hear myself out. You see, it doesn't matter any longer what is happening out there. It doesn't matter if you agree or you console me or you hold space for me. It doesn't even fucking matter, bruh. There was at one time I had 0 subscribers and I was just talking about damn self. So it's not going to be any different now. I appreciate that you're here, but it does not matter. It is a moot point. It does not matter what is happening out there in the reality, in the reflection. You are God within. It is simply the reflection that is going to show back to you very soon what you are emitting, what you are being, what you are conscious of being is about to present itself to you in the physical world. So while I appreciate you guys holding space, thank you for listening. Even if you weren't, I still would have healed. Even if you didn't, I still would have talked to myself. I still would have felt this way. It doesn't matter if people are listening or not. And that right there is probably why a lot of these divine chosen ones at the bottom are about to have a pulpit. They're about to have some sort of gift of speaking because they don't need to influence people. They already know that even if they didn't influence anyone, they're still aligned with God. It's the ones that are power hungry that need entire millions of subscribers or millions of followers that really, why does that matter? Why does it matter how many people you're reaching? Personally, I just want to reach the right ones. I just want to reach the ones that are ready for what I talk about, you know? I think that ego is a hell of a drug. And a lot of people that have these big ass egos, they're about to be put in their place, honestly. It's what's about to happen. You're about to see it. It's going to happen. You're about to be put in your place. Those of you who are leading God's people astray, you're about to be put in your place. Just watch the divine handle your ass. It's going to be great. Flame, I love you. I love you. That was amazing. Such a great time. I hope we talk again. Oh, Medina. Yeah, definitely. She's an amazing friend. I'll make sure, Medina, maybe not to mention Lucifer so much around you because, I can't promise that I won't. I love the guy and I love you too. But like, if y'all have beef, grill it up and eat it, honey, because I love that guy. I love the idea of the light getting brought. Listen, I loved the light before the light got brought, honey. I loved the one that could expose some shit for people long before he was popular. So anyway, I love you, Medina. Thank you for being here. And Flame, it was really great meeting you. I'm going to go, guys, because my bladder is about to explode. So I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.